Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, has made substantial strides in recent years, transforming from a second fiddle in chipmaking to a bona fide leader in both CPU and GPU markets. Under CEO Dr. Lisa Su's stewardship, AMD went from single-digit market share to consistently stealing ground from Intel in personal computers and servers, while simultaneously challenging NVIDIA in high-performance graphics and AI acceleration. This renaissance isn't a fluke, it's the result of razor-sharp product execution, strategic acquisitions, and a knack for undercutting incumbents on price without sacrificing performance. The CPU comeback. Ryzen and EPYC dominate. Remember when Intel ruled the desktop and server CPU roost like an emperor bird? AMD's Ryzen 7000 series for PCs and EPYC, Genoa, processors for data centers changed the narrative. In Q3 2024, AMD captured 28% of the x86 desktop CPU market, up 4.1 percentage points year-over-year, while Intel slipped to 72%. In the server arena, EPYC processors surged to a record 33.9% revenue share in Q3 2024, up 2.7% from a year earlier. These gains were driven by multi-core performance leadership, energy efficiency, and aggressive pricing. Imagine Intel as a luxury sedan charging $100,000 for a V8 engine, while AMD delivers a turbocharged six-cylinder for $60,000. Everybody's willing to hop in the AMD ride, especially when fuel economy, power per watt, matters. GPU gains. Radeon and Instinct turn heads. On the graphics front, AMD's RDNA 3-based Radeon cards earned rave reviews for delivering bang for buck frame rates in gaming, while its CDNA 2 Instinct accelerators punched above their weight in AI training workloads. Game streamers and visualization professionals found that Radeon's performance per dollar often outpaced rival NVIDIA's offerings. Kind of like discovering your local pizzeria makes just as good Neapolitan pies for half the price. Moreover, data center customers embraced Instinct MI300 accelerators as a more cost-effective alternative for large-scale AI inference. This dual thrust in consumer and enterprise graphics has given AMD a foothold in markets previously dominated by a single player, setting the stage for further expansion as AI demand explodes. Eating Intel's lunch, winning market share in PCs and servers. It wasn't magic, it was product. AMD's Zen 4-core design and chiplet packaging let the company leapfrog Intel's last-gen offerings. In Q1 2025, AMD's share of x86 server CPU shipments climbed to 27.2%, a 3.6% year-over-year gain, while Intel held 72.8%. On the desktop, Ryzen processors powered 28% of all systems, another multi-point gain that translated into millions of additional AMD CPUs finding homes in corporate data centers and custom-built gaming rigs alike. This shift feels like watching a scrappy indie band outsell the pop superstar. If you had tickets to the AMD show first, consider yourself lucky. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. Innovation and reception. Products that practically sell themselves. Critics and customers alike have lauded AMD's recent launches. The combination of high core counts, efficient power consumption, and competitive pricing has driven enthusiastic coverage from benchmarks and review sites. For instance, the Ryzen 9 7950X3D, AMD's 3D stacked cache flagship, dominated gaming tests while sipping less power than rival chips. Enterprise buyers, meanwhile, have showered praise on EPYC 9004, Genoa, for delivering 96 cores and 192 threads in a single socket, enough parallelism to train large AI models without resorting to multi-socket plates. It's like trading your neighborhood sedan for a semi-truck when you realize you need to haul mountains of data. ZT Systems acquisition, building the AI factory. In March 2025, AMD closed its $4.9 billion purchase of ZT Systems, a leading provider of hyperscale rack-level compute solutions. Rather than just selling silicon, AMD now owns the factory floor, the chassis, power delivery, and integration expertise needed to deploy end-to-end AI clusters at scale. This move is akin to a carmaker buying a top-tier chassis manufacturer. Suddenly, AMD can deliver not only high-performance engines, CPUs and GPUs, but fully assembled race cars, AI systems. These rack-scale solutions feed directly into Dr. Su's AI development strategy, ensuring that AMD's silicon isn't just shipped, it's optimized in turnkey platforms for cloud giants and enterprise customers. Lisa Su and the AI vision, the mastermind at the helm. Dr. Lisa Su has steered AMD through the stormiest seas, from thin margins to high-performance leadership. Her advocacy for open ecosystems, combining AMD silicon with open-source RCM software, mirrors her decision to acquire ZT Systems, build vertically integrated offerings that competitors struggle to match. Under her guidance, AMD's Data Center Solutions unit now assembles complete AI clusters under one roof, reducing integration headaches for customers. Picture a gourmet restaurant offering tasting menus. AMD's full-stack AI menu pairs CPUs, GPUs, networking, and software in orchestrated harmony, while others force you to mix and match ingredients yourself. The $345 dream, analysts' 10-year odyssey. Some analysts have crunched the compound growth numbers and pegged a $345 price target for AMD in 10 years, a triple-plus return from today's $113 range. Piper Sandler and New Street Research have cited AMD's expanding AI footprint, margin expansion, and continued share gains as catalysts for this long-term upside. Hitting $345 implies a 15 to 18% annualized return over a decade. Ambitious, yet plausible if AMD can sustain 20 to 25% revenue growth and 30% plus operating margins by the early 2030s. Our 10-year estimate, charting the course. If we sketch our own roadmap, here's one plausible trajectory. Your revenue, B, operating margin EPS P price target. 2025 $30, 28% $4.25 $100. 2028 $45, 30% $8.25 $200. 2030 $60, 32% $12.28 $336. 2035 $90, 35% $20.28 $560. Revenue growth, 20% CAGR to 2030, fueled by AI, PCs, and edge deployments. Margin expansion, from mid-20s today to mid-30s by 2035, as high-value data center sales dominate. Multiple expansion, P drifting upward as AMD cements its leadership, reflecting growth stock valuations. Our $336 estimate by 2030 sits close to the $345 bull call, while a $560 peak by 2035 underscores the power of compounding. Even more conservative scenarios, say, 18 times P on $12 EPS, would yield $216, still a near doubling from current levels. If we fully obey the Lord, the Creator of heaven and earth, and carefully follow all His commandments, He has promised to set us high above all the nations of the earth. Deuteronomy 28. We shall be blessed when we come in and when we go out. I appeal to you to accept God and let Him be your guide, for He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful content. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Faith and prayer will do what no power on earth can accomplish. See you in the next video by God's mercy.